Alright, you guys, this is Anthony. We're back out here again. We're gonna try to fish Lake Norman this morning. Catawba River. We got the targa here, got all our junk in there. Fixing to back her down and get started. We made a video here a few weeks back, did okay, and so we're gonna get out here. First thing we gotta do, we ain't got no bait. I did bring a little froze bait this time just in case, and I like the 9 o'clock bite, and it's just a little after 7 now, so if I don't get no bait pretty quick, I'm gonna use that froze bait. I like early morning, but I'm more excited about the afternoon. So let's get busy, see what we can do. Appreciate it. Alright, y'all, we got bait. We didn't do much good in the gizzard shad and thread fin shad department. We caught just a couple of thread fin in the net, but we was able to go fish for perch. We got some perch and some bluegill, and I don't think we're gonna run out. And I've got some froze gizzard, froze. Alright, y'all, we picked us a spot here. I don't know how long we'll set in it. We pulled the nose of the boat up on the bank. We're right in the mouth of a small creek. Dumps off into about a 20-foot hole. And for this area, that's relatively deep. So we're gonna get some weight on, get some bait on, and get some lines in the water. So y'all stick around and we'll see what happens. Alright, y'all, we're gonna cut up a little bait. We got us one little catfish. We're gonna cut these pokers off. And we're gonna make a head bait out of him. And we got us a bluegill. We're gonna make a head bait out of it. We got us a perch. We're gonna make a head bait, a body chunk, and that's 4 of them. We'll probably cut up another bluegill, another perch, but you get the idea. This is basically what we'll be using for bait today: white perch, bluegill, this little catfish, and we'll see what happens. I got a couple of shad. I got some froze ones in the cooler. I may dig some of them out and put on here in a few minutes. So anyway, let's get some of this in the water and give it a go. Alright, y'all, we got some bait cut up. We got a piece of cut perch, body chunk here. Got the head on the next one. We got one already out. We'll get a few in and see. Just see, we ain't gonna give this spot too long. We're just kind of getting everything geared up. We'll sit here just a little while, see what happens, and get on our Navionics app and sort of search this river out, kind of pick out some spots that we think might work. I've already seen a few areas. It looks like it'd be a real good evening bite if we keep getting this sun. We're just back in the shade a little right now. If we keep getting this sun, today. We will maybe get a shallow backwater bite this evening. Just yet to be seen. So I set my drag fairly tight, but I turn my clickers on too. If one really takes it and ain't paying attention, then I've got a chance to hear it. And that's the fish we're after anyways. So on this one, we've got a small live perch. We'll put him out. Got about 7 ounces of weight on him. See if we can keep him down. There's a fair amount of current. I don't know how long it'll flow. And but for right now, we're just glad to have current. We're gonna turn these rods this way. Alright, y'all, we've got them set. This one over here didn't have enough weight on it. I think it's floated down. But anyway, we look pretty good. We're hitting them. We got them in the hole. There's, like I say, creek mouth right here behind us. And they should, and it's an old rough bottom out through here below us. And it kind of runs right into a rock face. So we're just, we're gonna give it a little bit. That's alright, y'all. You're supposed to holler at me. I get off over here and go to sleep. I believe he's still there. Yep, I believe he is. I don't remember which piece of bait I had on this one. I hate to pull it away from him. I think he's just holding it down. And I'm throwing across the current and there's a lot of trash. This outside one's starting to dance around a little bit. Yeah, he was just holding it. I just wanted to wait for him to actually somewhat take it down. I missed the initial bite, I guess. Alright, y'all, this is the first fish. First spot, first fish, so that's a pretty good sign. There's real dingy water coming down the river. There's been a lot of rain. I live about 100 miles from here, and that water up in there, some of it comes this way. There's been a lot of rain back in the mountains. So I'm hoping they flow this water all day long. It could be a good day. Either way, it's already a good day. We're here. We've got a fish hooked up. The Lord's blessed us, allowed us to be here. So let's see. Now we'd like to see one of these just bend double and go to a screaming drag, holler and clicker. This is not a bad fish. It's definitely a good skunk buster. Oh yeah, birdie. Oh yeah. Buddy, I figured there'd be some decent fish laid up down there. get in that hole. Let me try to get him around here where I can reach him. I guess I could use the net. I brought a net today. We'll see what he looks like. I ain't going to though. He's a awful good fish. That's on the perch head bait. He ain't hooked the greatest. We're gonna see if we can lift him. All right, we got him in the boat, and we're gonna see if we can get the grippers on him. All right, we got him. He was hooked way better, or she, I think it's a female. Way better than what I thought it was hooked. All right, y'all. There he is. Nice fish. Covered in mud plumb up to its back. As the day goes on, I believe we'll see more and more fish come out and play. Oh, there's another. There's another. Yeah, buddy. Well, ain't turning out to be too bad a spot so far. We got all day. It is Valentine's Day though, and I will have to go home this afternoon. Miss Anna will not be happy. Not bad. He ain't no monster, but I'm proud to have him. So these fish are laying down in these old rugged holes right now. We're gonna get, I mean, the temperature ain't gonna get real high today, maybe 50, but we got a lot of sunlight. That sun will shine on some of these backwaters. I got a flat down there I found this morning, about 5 foot deep, and off the main channel, and there's a lot of it. I believe there may be some good fish come up in it this afternoon. Man, that is a beautiful fat fish. If you keep your mouth open just like that, done spilt my bait bucket. He's hooked perfectly. Come on now, open your mouth. All right, we got him. We got him. Hooked in the jaw, but not too deep. Look how fat that is. I mean, look at that belly. All right, y'all. We're gonna get it back. We ain't gonna sit here too long, even though the fish are biting. We've got a lot of exploring to do today. Get this back. Let's get our bait bucket cleaned up. Go ahead and take it. That same rod as the last fish was on. I put a small piece of shad on it because I ain't got much shad. I think he's got it carried down the river now that I look. Oh, how about that? I think that's gonna be the biggest one of the morning. It feels like it. Let's see. Definitely got the most spunk. Got that other line, I believe. Let's see. Oh yeah, pull and drag. We may get lucky, Find us a striper today. So, I don't know if we're gonna move from this spot or not. I believe he's got the other one. Yeah. All right, we're coming all the way around the boat. Let's see what we can do here. See if I can get you facing the right way. I believe we got him over here where we can handle him now. Wow. They're out in that hole, there's no doubt. I should have maybe just anchored straight up at the top of it. Be a little easier to fish it than fishing it sideways, but sometimes it's worth, if you can, just pull up on the bank, put some bait in, just see what's going on. At least I like to, because I'll just be honest, I got a whole lot of lazy in me. Well, you heard that saying, work smarter, not harder. Wow. This will be my PB for sure on Lake Norman, Catawba River. Well, but it ain't gonna be official because I ain't got no scales. Gotta order some scales. I got 2 sets in here, but the batteries are dead. They're cheap. They don't work good anyway. That's a good fish. Really good fish. Get him out. Just let you see him. See if we can get the grippers in his mouth. Oh yeah, he opened right up. Wow. Have we got another one on? I believe we got another one on. Let's see if we can get him. Have y'all been watching him the whole time? You've been watching that fish and didn't tell me. I tell you, a good partner let me know, or at least come reel the fish in for me. Wow. Definitely been blessed this morning with a good fishing spot. You never know. That's all part of the fun. You gotta go and just see. Fall apart. I mean, had to go and try to catch bait. I hadn't used any of the froze bait yet this morning. Had to get that. Pick a spot on my Navionics. You just, it ain't so much about seeing fish. It's about picking out where they're gonna be. And then finding the right time for them to bite. It's my second trip on this stretch of river. So far it's panning out. This many in here, there's no telling how big you might catch. right, y'all. Here's another one. See if I can get my grippers. They're hooking up good too. Real good. Let me get these out of the way. I'll get them up here where you can see them in just a second. We'll get them turned loose. It's biggest than the floor come on a little old piece like this. Little old piece like it right there. That's all it was. And, don't be afraid to use little bait, especially in the winter time. We're gonna put it back. All right, y'all. There's that one in the water. Let's see if I can get them up here. Let you see them. Don't want to open his mouth. Come on, big boy. There he is. Man, they fool themselves. Fool themselves. Don't you look. All right, y'all. I want you to know it's for real. You see my hat. It's for real. We for real. Catching these fish. We're gonna get them back in the water. Let them go. Let them grow. Here goes one. There he goes. Here goes old big boy. There he goes. Let's get this other one baited up. All right, y'all, I've got a bite right here on this middle rod, but I'm trying to get my coveralls off, and that's a big bait, so I need him to take it all the way down before we try to hook up. I'm hoping I don't mess up. I really need to see that one just plumb bury up. We're gonna give it a minute. He's wanting to. Like I say, it's a big bait. Yeah, that's the one. That's a big, good size whole bait. And I think he's actually got it and carrying it to the bank. I'm wanting to see it bow up, but it's come way around to the right. We're gonna I don't know if we got him or not. I feel him. We got some trash too. We got the fish, and we got what trash had washed up again the line. It don't feel like what it ought to be. But we got him either way. How about that? It is not what I was expecting. Ain't nothing wrong with him, but let him get in a limb over here. Well, let's see. There's a treetop right here beside the boat. We're gonna have to see if we can pull it on up. Maybe you can see a little bit. See if we can get it. You would know. Alright, we got him loose. He just barely. He might come off. Look at there. That was a big whole live perch, and this little thing eat it. So the last comment was, don't be afraid to use small bait, but don't be afraid to use big bait. We're gonna get him back. We pulled ourselves off anchor, so we're gonna get these rods reeled up and we're gonna move. Might be a bad mistake, but that's what we're fixing to do.